Hello everyone, I'm Sean, alright, and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today we've got a couple of energy drinks for you. I know not everybody likes the energy drink videos, but I enjoy making them. I enjoy drinking these drinks anyway, and having the videos on them, for me, I know some people like to save the cans and collect the cans. People who drink craft beer have that app Untapped where they put their tasting notes and that sort of thing in a list of all the beers that they've tried. I've got the YouTube channel, obviously with John as well, but John's not so interested in these, and if we're uploading videos every couple of days, it's impossible to do all the videos together and to have takeaways and find different food and interesting snacks to do videos on that often anyway. But I enjoy trying all of these, and I don't need to write them down or have an app to track them or save the cans or anything, because I can go back to my videos. So when someone says, "Oh, have you tried this?" say, "I think so, I might have had it 2 years ago," I can check on YouTube, because if I've had it since we started the channel, there'll be a video on it. The only things I'll have had that we've not got videos on are things I've had before we started doing the YouTube videos, and for me that's quite valuable. Some people might not appreciate that. A lot of people won't want to watch the videos, but I enjoy making them, and at the end of the day it'd be a choice between that. These aren't coming at the expense, I've said it before, these aren't coming at the expense of any food reviews. If I wasn't doing these videos, it would just be a case of we'd end up with 1 or 2 videos a week instead of 3 or 4 videos a week. It would just be fewer videos. There wouldn't be any more food reviews or anything like that. There'd just be fewer videos. So if you don't like them, don't be compelled to watch them. I'm not expecting to be making ad revenue and getting new subscribers from these. It's just a case that, I've got it there. Some people do like watching them as well, which is great, but it's largely for my own benefit, and for the other people that enjoy them, it's worth still doing, because you could say I could just make the videos and keep them private if I'm doing it for just some personal diary. But I know some people do enjoy watching them, so I don't see any reason to not carry on in this way, unless something happened and I don't know, somehow we ended up out of work, but still with the money and the means to carry on making these videos with more regularity, which would be less likely if we were out of work, because we wouldn't have the money to spend on the videos. But if through some means we did do that and we weren't in work, then maybe then we'd have more food videos or more frequent uploads. But as things are, whether I'm doing these energy drink videos or not, that's just not going to happen. So with that out of the way, we've got 2 drinks. I've found another Frugo one, which is cool. I can't remember if I got a thumbnail. But yeah, I've looked at 2 Frugo ones before. One of them was dragon fruit and chili or something like that, and the other one was, I think, mango, and that was in a blue can with the skull on, and it looked a lot like Mango Loco. This one's called Wild Punch, and it's in a pink can, and it looks an awful lot. The colour is the same colour as Pipeline Punch, and the design is it's the same design as the other Frugo cans, which is a very similar design to the Mango Loco and the Rockstar Baja Juiced. On the can we've got what it looks like strawberry, watermelon and lime. So even though the can design, the colour is similar to Pipeline Punch, I'm not expecting it to taste massively like Pipeline Punch, seeing as it's predominantly strawberries featured on the can, but also watermelon. I'm expecting that to be different. But we'll try that after this, and this is an energy drink by Adrian Mutu, who is currently a football coach, I believe, and he's Romanian. And I typed in Fenomeno. I don't know how it's pronounced in the native language. It come up with results for Ronaldo when I typed that in, and apparently it's Portuguese for phenomenon. So I don't know if that's just a popular word in football or if it also means that in Romanian as well. But I don't know if it's Fenomeno, Fenomeno, but it's Portuguese for phenomenon, apparently, according to Google. I'm expecting this to just be, unfortunately, a generic energy drink. It says energy drink by Adrian Mutu, rather than even Monster don't pretend that Lewis Hamilton and Valentino Rossi actually made the Doctor and the LH44. They say it was inspired by them, and they sort of allude to the fact that it was developed with them. But this one definitely says by Adrian Mutu, and it doesn't seem to be made, from what I can tell. There's no other branding on it, so I think it's going to be like the Haas Rich Energy, just a generic energy drink. 10.8 grams of sugar per 100 ml. Not even completely sure. It's produced in Poland, so it's another Polish energy drink, which we see a lot of, which is fine. Some of them are very, very good. Some of them are very generic and cheap tasting. I'm trying to see if it tells us the amount of caffeine in it. 0.032%, so 32 milligrams per 100 ml. So we'll get into this first, because I think this will be a lot less interesting than this. Yeah, it smells like a generic energy drink. I've got these models here. Painting some models for my friend Matty, who wants to play Kill Team with us, but he's got other responsibilities that sort of rule out collecting Warhammer as a fiscally responsible option for him. So I've printed some off, and I thought I can't just give them to him because then he'd have to buy the paints and they can be as expensive as the models. So me and Josh are painting up some Black Templars to give to Matty so he can play Kill Team. We don't mind him borrowing our models, but we thought it'd be nice for him if he's got like his own set of models. So I've printed them, because we'll only be playing at home anyway. We won't be playing in any tournaments or anything, so printed them, and we're going to give them to him for Father's Day next. At the time of recording, it's 8 days away, but I'd imagine by the time this video goes up, he will have already got them, so it doesn't matter that I've just shown them off. And it's going to be a surprise. Yeah, this smells like a generic energy drink. Cheers. It's pretty sour. The thing with these, I don't want to say cheap, because it wasn't cheap. It was the same price as things like Tiger. Tiger's good. Tiger Blue Screen 69p. That apple and kiwi, phenomenal energy drink. This tastes cheap and generic. I mean, the can design's nice if you're 12 and you still like have posters of footballers on your walls and stuff, but then you shouldn't be drinking energy drinks. I don't know what the rules are in Poland, but I mean, regardless of the law, it's probably not a good idea to be drinking energy drinks at that age. If you're the age where, then again, having said what we said in that Pokemon video, I don't want to deride anyone who does have pictures of footballers up on the walls, if that's what you're into. I've got Pokemon posters up on my bedroom wall, and I'm 29, so I didn't mean it in a negative way. I mean, if you have, if you think posters of footballers look cool on your wall, you'll probably think that can looks cool, is all I'm saying. I'm not implying anything about the people who do. I'm not trying to, anyway. No judgment or anything. But for me, there's nothing I like about this. I tell a lie. I like the fact that it's got the red ring pull on and there's a red number 10 on his shirt, and that kind of ties the design together a little bit. I like that. And I like how... I've got to respect how bold this decision is, of Adrian Mutu to say, we're having an energy drink, we're going to call it Phenomenal, and we're not going to say anything about it other than it's by me. I think that takes some balls, quite frankly. Either that or just absolute naivety. But the drink's not good. I mean, it's fine, but it should be 20p. It tastes relatively clean for the amount of sugar in. I was going to say that the cheaper drinks, sometimes when they got 10 grams of sugar, they really taste like they've got it. Sometimes they're quite clean. This one's relatively clean, but it's... You can get 4 cans of Kong Strong from Lidl for just over £1. If you're ever looking at generic energy drinks that cost more than 20p, you're probably going to be better off with Kong Strong from Lidl. This Frugo, so this has 20% juice. Probably should have inverted the can a couple of times before I opened it. 20% juice and only 2.1 grams of sugar per 100ml. It also has 30 milligrams of caffeine per 100ml. It's got natural caffeine and yerba mate. I think that's how it's pronounced. It says yerba mate. Slightly pink. Now this does not look like it's got 20% juice, but then if that juice is strawberry and watermelon, that's a relatively clear juice, isn't it? I'm trying to find some English ingredients. Here we go. English here. Apple juice from concentrated apple juice, 20%. Strawberry juice from concentrated strawberry juice, 0.1%. So it's apple juice. When it says 20% juice, it's just apple juice. That's why it's so clear. And then there's a tiny bit of strawberry juice. Oh, it smells of strawberry. It smells a bit minty. I don't know if that's the yerba mate. That kind of gives it's like a leafy, slightly minty, slightly sort of tea sort of smell to it. And something smells a bit herbal. It smells very, very sweet. It's going to taste like it's got more than 2 grams of sugar in, just because strawberry is always such a sweet flavour. Can't smell any watermelon, but that's not something you can usually smell much of. We'll try it. Cheers. Excuse me. It doesn't taste overwhelmingly sweet. That's my initial impression. It does not taste anywhere as near as sweet as it smells. It tastes really clean. It is a little bit of a sour finish. I don't know if it does have some lime in there. I think these are pictures of limes. They've got green flesh and pink skin, but I think those might be representing limes at the bottom of the skull there. Well, the face, I don't know if it is a skull. I mean, it's got ears. It's got ears, so it's probably meant to be a face and not a skull. Definitely taste strawberry. You can taste a hint of watermelon. It's kind of got like a lightness, a watermelon sort of lightness to it. You know, like a good strawberry and watermelon flavour, a bit of lime in there, and it does taste a little bit sort of minty. I don't know if that's because there's some sort of herbal taste with the yerba mate in there, and that combined with the lime is tricking me into thinking it should be mint, but it tastes a little bit minty. It's good. It's like a really, really sweet version of G Fuel Dub Melon Mint. Much lighter taste though. Or alternatively, it's like a slightly herbal version of the Beyond Strawberry, Watermelon and Lime, because that was a fairly fresh, light, clean, natural taste, as is this. But that, because it's loaded with the nootropics and stuff, a few people have noted. Personally, I don't mind it, and compared to other nootropic drinks I've had, it's one of the better ones for it. It's got a strange aftertaste. Other ones I've had that much worse than Beyond, but it's still present in Beyond. I'm not sure which of the combination of ingredients cause it, but I find anything that says nootropic on it has that weird aftertaste to some extent. So it tastes like that, but cleaner because you've not got that nootropic aftertaste. But obviously, in terms of performance, I would expect Beyond to be better, because this is just basically juice, water and caffeine at the end of the day. Where it's caffeine from natural sources, but it's still just caffeine and nothing else. That's really nice. That's easily my favourite out of the 3 Frugo drinks I've had. The dragon fruit and chili one was a bit strange. Mango one was fine, but I'm just not a big fan of mango drinks. This is a strawberry flavoured drink that I would pick up again, and I don't think I've had a strawberry drink before that I've thought I would pick that up again. But I would pick this up again. Was one of the Bang flavours, the rainbow unicorn, that had a very strawberry candy taste to it. I might pick that up again, but mainly because I don't see it very often. So if I saw it for a good price, I might pick it up again, just because I'm thinking, I don't know if I'll ever see this again, because the only time I've actually seen it in a shop is when we bought it for the review, and I've not seen it since. But I do know they're cropping up more regularly now, those 500ml cans. Yeah, this is really good. I'm a big fan of this. I think this one's 79p, but it is a 330ml can, so you're getting a little bit more for your money there. It's cheaper than most 500ml cans and more expensive than most 250ml cans. But I mean, it's 20p more than Boost. It's slightly bigger, but I think compared to Boost, the main thing is it's just nicer. It's really nice. I'd recommend trying this if you see it. If you're not a massive fan of strawberry, I'd think twice, but I'm typically not a massive fan of strawberry and I still really like it, so it might be worth picking up anyway if you see it for a decent price. This one, if you're a can collector, I'd pick that up, because I can't think of any other cans with a footballer on them like that. So if you're a can collector and a football fan, or one or the other, and you want that on your shelf, then I'd pick it up. If you want to drink it, I wouldn't bother. But yeah, thanks very much for joining us. Stay safe. See you next time. Cheers.